with the Washington football team. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Tampa. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. First down run there for Fournette, but it won't accomplish much as he'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And fights through one man. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Brady now to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 19.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and take it. Yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's a give to Gibson. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. On third down, Heineke forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Heineke to throw for it on fourth down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Brady. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 3, second and a yard. Here's Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bucs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Suck up for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first-quarter lead. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 8 coming from the 19. Throwing. Heineke. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A first down throw for Heineke. A throw to the flat here for McKissick. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Heineke. Escaping the pressure right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, He's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. A handoff for Gibson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Now Heineke on 4th down. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
A lane to run there is Fournette, able to get about 7 on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A handoff to Fournette. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much. And
touchdown! And that's caught at the 2. Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Gibson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Levante David in on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And they'll try to throw now. Heineke being chased out left. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half here. Heineke to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On second down, here's Gibson again. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Heineke now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're indeed going. It's Fitzpatrick. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point try now for Succop. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. 2nd and 16. A handoff running left is Gibson. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as he'll be left with a 3rd and long. Here's Heineke. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. No.
4th down, Heineke. Taking a shot for Samuel. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Let's go. We get 3 men now. 31's the mic. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat.
Throwing now is Brady. To Evans on the slant. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. That'll be caught. It's the tight end Howard. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Succop for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick, it heads straight out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A carry now for McKissick. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll run here with Gibson. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 66 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's McKissick. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll go again with McKissick. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run with McKissick. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick, 29 yards. And Washington able to get a score back. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Brady. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run. It's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Heineke. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way. And
they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
62 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. Switch.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
It inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Let's
On first down, Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Watch the pass. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Riggs. Hustle.
A carry for Gibson. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Jumping. Check smash.
Here's a give to Gibson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They'll run with Gibson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Check 45 the mic. Check 45 the mic. Exit. 45's the mic. 45's the mic. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Street. 49. Check 49.
One last shot now for Heineke. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.